Good morning. I'm sorry I'm late, guys. I know I said I was gonna start early, and then I forgot. I forgot to put it in my calendar. So here we are. I'm late, but we're here. So yesterday, unfortunately, my power went out. And I don't really know why. I still don't know why. But it surged, and I kid you not, it was off. I like maybe a second, maybe a single second. But it was enough to, obviously take my internet offline and take me offline and everything. Hi Ryu. Good morning. But yeah, it was very annoying, and I was so sad because I was like, it was 10:30 p.m. It was 10:30 p.m. No, I'm so sad. But it is what it is. So that's just where we are today, I guess. Let's see here. I'm being very silly. Hold on. So we will try to make it to like a 9 or 10. But I don't want to go too long today. I don't want to go too long today. So we shall see. But I'm very sad. We watched this last time. And we watched this last time, so we're not watching it again. I refuse. Yeah, Lewis wants his boxers again. But yeah, I refuse to watch it a second time. I am impatient. I have already played out this day. This day has already happened. How is everybody this morning? Hope you're good. But don't worry, guys. I have it in my I have tomorrow's in my calendar. I have tomorrow's stream in my calendar already. But yeah, I scheduled it, and I forgot that I scheduled it for earlier because for today's. I forgot I scheduled today's earlier because of the whole thing yesterday. So that's on me. Oopsies. That's my bad, guys. The problem is also I don't remember ever. I was so sad though, because I was like, oh my gosh, we got so much done. Let me double check. I think it's 300 wood and 100 stone. It is. And then I think we did, so we went fishing. We went fishing. We delivered the fish to Leah. Because we got so many fish. We got puffer fish and oh gosh. Okay. Oh, we have diamonds. I have a diamond. Let's take that. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I have that. Why do I have this? I don't need you. I just have you. Let's give a pair of glasses to Granny Evelyn. Alrighty then, guys. Let's go. How was your hi? Here. Oh yeah, I remember we talked to you, and I was like, we're not near the ocean right now at this moment. Kind of far from it. How are you this morning, or this I guess it's evening for you, right, Ryu? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so cute! My. Yeah, I found them and I fished them up somewhere in Granny Evelyn, so yeah, they probably are filthy. Oh, let me get my picture. Hi, Satoru. Hello. You ever wonder about the secrets of town holds, Rinko? It's like there's a whole other world hiding just beneath. You know what? You're so right. So right. Open this geode for me, Clint. Oh, wow. I'm so glad I did that. Buy that for me, thank you. Theo, where are you? You're in your gosh dang house. Like a heckin' loser. I need to find my fishing. I need to either like look up the fishing stuff again or find the one that I already had. Isn't this coop so cute? I love. Okay, so this is the seasonal Japanese buildings mod. Isn't it so cute? Oh, the pickles are done. I forgot about that. Yeah, because 1, 2, 3, so I can fit a silo right next to it if I do this. Hey, thanks, bye! Excuse me. Oh, we already watched this too, I'm not watching it again. I refuse to rewatch this! Look, a sweet pea. Right? These are. Yes, sweet pea. Alright, let's go. The ocean. You know what? I'll say hi to you. I think I'll ever. You'll likely fail and become a salesman. Rinko would never say that. I think Rinko would say this. Maybe if you practice a lot. And then she would just stare at him blankly for a little bit and then walk away. So that's what we're gonna do. She'd be like, sure buddy, you do you. A lost book. Bingo's gonna learn to read, guys. Just kidding, she already knows. Hi, Willie. Yeah, buy this and this and this for me, please. I'll take this. gonna put the coffee beans on. We're gonna drink this. I don't care. Weren't there bubbles here somewhere? I feel like when I got here there were bubbles. I feel like there was other stuff that I did though. Oh. Oh, I'm not catching. That was an octopus. That was 1,000,000% an. Oh, is that slime? Oh, hey, what's up? Oh. I will. Yeah, no. I try. I will try. Ow. I try. I will try. I believe in myself. This is not an octopus. This is a red mullet. Tilapia. I remember there being bubbles. Are there still? What time did the bubbles show? Been a bad few days. I'm really sorry to hear that for you. I hope that it gets better. Here's a smiley face on my bobber for you. I know that probably doesn't actually make it any better. Gosh dang red mullets. Oh, barely. And a rubber ducky. And some seaweed. Tragic. And that was a pufferfish. And we have some tuna. Tuna. Tilapia is actually good. Like a lot of fish tacos are made with tilapia. And that's pretty decent. I feel like yesterday there were bubbles. Like when I was playing yesterday on this day, there were bubbles. Oh. And I feel like they were over there because... Yes, they were. Because I took Leah her gosh dang sunfish. Leah, come here. Thanks. Yes, it is. Good for you. The tuna. Oh, wait, is this the... Oh, heck me. Rubber ducky. Heck me, rubber ducky. another one. Another rubber ducky. This is a tilapia. It's either a tilapia or a red mullet. Tilapia. A flounder. I was wrong on all accounts. My goodness. Give me a pufferfish. I need a pufferfish. I got 3 pufferfish last time. Oh, this might be a pufferfish. I want the treasure though. I'm greedy. I am nothing if not greedy. This is not a pufferfish. This is a starfish, and I don't want a starfish. I want a pufferfish. I would much preach pufferfish. I would highly preach pufferfish. It's cute. I like it. The smiley face. Oh. My inventory is tragically full. Okay, we're just gonna sit. This fish is like, guess I'll die. Of course you will. You're a flounder. Oh, that's for the museum. I don't want to give up the bubbles. This is a tragedy. Oh. Just throws the clay on the ground. This is the pufferfish. This is the pufferfish. I believe in myself. Rinko, I believe in us. We are really good at this fishing game. Oh no. Oh no. But we're very good at this fishing game, and we're gonna get this fish. Yeah. Got this. We've got this. We've got this. I've got this. We've got this. You've got this. We've got this. I've got this. We've got this. The noises help. I promise, guys. It's so close, so close. Say, no, 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 no. You little stinker. We were so close. I believe in us. I promise it noises help, guys. I don't know why. I was holding my breath, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Get out of here, tilapia. I was holding my breath. Oh, it's another one. Ah! No! You know what? Here. Wait, did I throw the... I threw it away. Oh, the bubbles are gone! Why am I still... There's no bubbles there. I'm so sad. only buy that, and you can buy that, and you can buy that, and you can buy that. And I'll keep one of those. Because the other, those need to go to the community center. Give me another pufferfish, please, 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 please. I need another pufferfish. Yeah, you got a nice fish. Thank you. I got 3 yesterday when I was doing this. Oh, I'm so sad. I feel like you're too feisty to be a tuna, but I feel like you're not feisty enough to be a pufferfish. Yeah, I was right. Es cool. This is a tuna. And that is very rude of it to drop like that and take away my iridium quality. My gold quality, even. What should we name the chickens when we can get them? What do you guys think? What should we name the chickens? Ah! Down here. I hate it here. Side of it? No. Let me read it. I don't actually want to read it. Hi, Seth. Oh, I didn't say that earlier. I'm sorry. I can be honest, I think I'm on the verge of being fired at office politics, which sucks. Some of it is my fault because I'm letting my environment get to me, but no, I get it. I get it, Ryu. It sucks. Office politics are the worst. I understand, and I don't blame you. Sometimes you just need to get it out. I mean, I talk about the negative stuff in my life all the time, so I am not going to judge you for that. Take this gosh dang pufferfish off of my hands, you stinking community center. I think tiger trout is fall. But I get it, Ryu. It sucks. So when I say your streams have given me life, I mean that literally. That makes me very happy, Ryu. I'm very glad that it helps, because they've been helping me as well. Like, it's just, they give me something to, like, look forward to doing in the day, I guess. I'm really sorry that's happening for you. Obviously, I know what it's like to get fired. And it's been, 8 months now for me. That I've been searching for a job, like actively searching for a job. and I just haven't gotten anything. I need to, genuinely, I need to apply for disability because I have agoraphobia. Like, I joke about it, but it's gotten very bad. But the thing is, like, applying for disability is not... For the people who actually have the disabilities, it's so hard to apply. Like, getting it done and having, like, the motivation to get it done. Why am I fishing again? I can't... Why am I here? I need to go to the mines. I yearn for them. And yet here I am, not mining. It sucks. I mean, it was for the better because I was working in the same... I was going to leave. I was just hoping to wait until... I didn't even read what she said. I need to go home first, though. I was hoping that... I was trying to... I was going to leave anyway, but I wanted to wait until I had a different job lined up. Before I did that. And obviously that did not happen. Which is stinky because it is. And I did that and that. But sometimes I sit and I think about it and I remember, like, my ex-boss was checking his phone. He wouldn't even look me in the eye when he fired me. Which is wild. Like, at least look me in the eye while you're, you know, taking away my livelihood. Be a man about it. But I'm really sorry that's happening to you right now, Ryu. It sucks. Like, so much about life just is such a big old pile of poop. I really do hope things get better for you. I hope things get better for you too, Ryu. I really, like, I really hope they do. Because life is already hard enough without having to worry about, like, are you gonna be able to, you know, have a job to make a living, to survive. I didn't even hit you yet. Ow. I think that it should be illegal for you to hit me if I can't hit you around rocks. Excuse you. Stop! Ow! I have no food with me. I'm a silly little silly. I forgot we can go to the bathhouse. That's what I did last time. That's right, I came up here and I did this. Can you guys believe how rude those dudes were? Rinko. Can you believe it, Rinko? Can't believe it either. No, but it sucks. I hope, Ryu, I really hope that you don't get fired. I hope you keep your job. I hope that, like, I really hope that things get better at your job. Or that you find a different job that's better and are able to leave instead. And the whole thing about, like, letting your environment get to you. People who can actually completely not let their, like, people who are able to just not let their work environments affect them at all, to where when it's toxic or negative like that, where they're able to just not let that affect them, I believe that they are sociopaths. That is my belief. And I will stand by it. Because I don't think that it's actually possible for you to just not care if you're, like, because the reality is that you spend the majority of, like, your waking hours working. When you have a job, you spend the majority of your waking hours working. How can you not let that affect you? People who somehow just don't let that affect them are sociopaths. And so does that mean that I'm saying that neurotypical, because it's apparently like neurotypical people don't struggle with it that much. So am I saying that neurotypical people are sociopaths? Possibly. I'm not saying that. Before it comes to that, I've been applying but not really getting anything. I feel that a lot. Oh man, this crab was like, let's go. This crab was like, put him up to the wall. Oh, it's a party. I knew it. I knew you were fake. I knew you were fake. Yeah, it's life is so odd, because it really can change on, like, it can turn on a dime. Why is there an R in the middle of that? What? Oh, I remember my dilemma from yesterday, which was that my inventory filled up very quickly. Let the Stardew music make you feel a little bit less hopeless. It's sort of working for me. No, don't hit me, that's rude. Ow! Get critted on. Ow! Don't worry, I let my happiness hinge on whether or not the esports teams that I like win. So today, Team Liquid gets to determine whether or not I'm happy. I am excited for the, oh my goodness. Swing. Just keep swinging. Oh, swing the sword. It's funny because, like, my favorite player, is like team like with IGL. He got his visa the other day, and he actually got to go to Toronto. It's where they're having which is where the tournament is happening. And the analysts love him, and so they were talking about it, but like the team posted, "Are you real? You're real, huh?" The team posted a video, like a clip. They posted on a TikTok when he got there, and they were just like, "He's here!" And I was like, "Yes, he is. That's my goat." Stardew music really does make you feel better. It does. Stardew music makes life feel a little bit less hopeless, you know? Just a tiny bit. Can I interest you in death? To listen to it while working. It's so nice. I really like the Stardew music. The Moonlight Jellies and fall music. I don't know what it is about the fall soundtrack of this game. It just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. I couldn't tell you why, but it brings a level of like comfort. I'm determined to make it as deep into the mind as I did yesterday. Even though it's much later. I think it's because I'm wasting more time. Well, I got here much later, for one. Ah! Don't hit me. You see fire-breathing dickwad. That's called rude. I don't need these. I don't need these. Rinko, it helps if you hit the right button. I go back and forth between what I listen to while I work, though, like when I'm doing work stuff. I will say I will say music that I cannot listen to without just like it just makes me feel happy. Like it's a bop. Anything by Eve. Can y'all hear that thunder? Thundering very hard right now. I will say though, it's not good that it's thundering. And the reason that it's not good that it's, I love thunder. I love thunderstorms. I love the rain. But here is a reason, I will tell you right now, that it is not good that it is thundering. Because there is one car at this complex that every single time there is a thunderstorm, their car alarm goes off. Without fail. And they do not turn it off. They let it go for like at least 15 minutes. And then by the time they finally turn it off, another huge bout of thunder hits and it starts going off again instantly. And I tell you, I have never actually been a person who really just considers vandalism. This person makes me consider vandalism. Like, I sit there and I'm like, I want to go smash your windshield in. You do not deserve a car. Like, you do not deserve to have a car. Fix your life. I get so irrationally angry. Oh, wow. Wow, that's a lot of bat wings. Thank you. But yeah, I get like irrationally angry. And I'm like, I know that it's wrong for me to be so angry about that. But my word, I hear it. I hear that like, and I think it's because the first time it happened, it was like 6 in the morning. And it just kept going off. Like, it got to the point where like I was hearing it when it wasn't going off anymore. And I was just like, I just wanted to stop. Make it stop. Like, make it stop, please. It was awful. I can sell these. What am I doing? Yeah, it was the worst. I hated it. Let's make... Nice! Yay! Ooh, cork bobber. Oil of garlic, slime. Okay, cool. Oh, we level up combat. I didn't even notice. We can... Yeah, we can afford to upgrade another tool. I kind of want to upgrade my axe. $50K! We have 4 hearts of Satoru. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It's so good. How long do we have this final day? Okay, so we need to go to the mines. Which is okay, because oh, hi. Good morning, Miss Rinko. I hope it's not too early. Well, I just wanted to stop by and thank you in person for the wonderful artifacts and minerals you've discovered. You've done so much for one person. In fact, I've just received a letter from the Office of the Regional Secretary of Artifacts. We're being honored with the coveted Golden Shovel Award for our significant contributions to the field. It's all thanks to you. Look at all this stuff. I also have promising news. The Regional Secretary of Artifacts gave the museum a considerably large donation. Are you going to give me money? You'll be receiving a portion of it in the mail soon. Oh my goodness, money. We're seeing more of each other soon. Yay! Money! The only thunder I hear is the thunder you bring to these streams. Oh my goodness. Thanks, Lewis. I don't care. Thanks, Lewis. Lewis, I make more money selling a single fish than what you just gave me, but okay. I didn't mean to do that. Yes, Arlie? Do you think that you're starving to death, even though you ate breakfast already? Yes. I know you think you're starving. You always think you're starving. You think that life is so hard for you as a cat living rent-free. I try to charge in cuddles and you don't even give me those, so. But it's okay because we are all about You hear that, guys? Do not try to snuggle your cat unless she consents first, okay? This is very important. Even for animals, consent is important. I would say almost especially for animals because they can't actually talk. I can't tell if I watered all of this. Bless you, Arlie. Have you got the sneezies? Push up. Ranto! Good morning, Ranto! Yeah, cutie. That's a lot of things. Bee house. Right in the middle of the field. Why? Because I can. It would be nice as if you could put a scarecrow on top of a sprinkler. Check the... Oh, you guys are giving today. Oh my goodness. A gold quality apple, a gold quality orange. Where does the orange need to go? Is it the artisan bundle? Yes. I need butternut squash. She wants 3. Oh, you want an oak resin. Do that. You want a maple syrup? Oh, come on, bro. Everybody's so needy. Just giving me... No? Really? They disrespect me like... Just because I... Alright. You know what, game? I gotta say, the bug noise is not doing it for me. Let's... chop down some trees. Plenty of wood. How much? There. Alright. To do this, we'll go order the... I'll go give my axe to Clint. Does this still work? Yes. Now the music comes back, huh? What you doing, buddy? Hi, Marlon. Yeah, you are being watched, actually. You're not very good at checking your surroundings. You're very bad at checking your surroundings. I didn't read what you said. Don't buy those yet. Tool upgrade first. Hi. Shoes are filled with sand. Yeah, well, you live on the beach, so sand is probably in all of your crevices, buddy. Let's second go. Is that new? It's new. It's new? Let's go. That's not new. I think I already have that one. Yeah. Iridium? Iridium? That's new. That also new? I think I already have that. Do I already have that? Do I already have that? No, I don't. It's new. Look at all these new things. Oh my goodness. Did I already check this trash? Yes. Gunther. Give me more money. Can I have more money? Let's go here. Am I back here yet? No, I'm not. Okay. Trish. Let's go see. That's probably a very silly thing to do. I have very little energy, but you know what? We live life on the edge. A bear. Okay, cool. Orange trout, yay. Excuse you. What are you? Oh, pike. Bubbles! Can I reach those? Who are you? What are you? Another gosh dang pike, and I can't. I don't have the. I don't have. You're not worth the energy. I have the energy to deal with it. Yeah. Not worth it. Do you think worth buying today? I ate my words. Yes, you do. You do have something with buying. We're getting better. Okay, get out of the way, Susan. Ah! Oh, I just got a thing on. Bleh. Guys, guess what? I just got a notification on my phone that says, I just got a notification on my phone that said, today, officially, is the day. It's been 2 years since I started writing another level. Like today is the day 2 years ago that I started. Like, according to like my docs, like the dates on like my Google Docs and stuff, that it was 2 years ago today that I started writing it. How wild is that? Satoru's not here. Satoru is over by the tree. We need to go to the mines. So I need to kill ghosts. How many ghosts do I need to kill? 3. I don't know why I just started. Wait. No, it's over here. We'll go to the bathhouse first. We'll go to the bathhouse. Get some energy. go to the bathhouse. We'll get some energy back. Then we'll go to the mines. And then we'll stop at the Adventurers Guild on the way home and talk to Satoru. Hey. How you doing? Does it feel nice, Rinko? Yeah, look at that energy go up. Did I check the weather? I feel like I didn't check the TV. Look at that little booty. Rinko got a booty. Okay. I left the bombs at home. You know what? Let's just take this opportunity to empty this then. Except for you. You can stay because I'm gonna use you. Let's go home, get the gosh dang bombs. Gosh dang it. Actually, you know what? Here, Danto, here's a cute little decoration for you. Before I forget, let's just do this. I don't remember if I did. Clearance sunny all day tomorrow. What is it? Okay. Fish. Dorado. Okay. I do need it. Dorado, but... Speaking of Dorado, Animal Crossing, anybody? I played it, you know, back when it came out, like when quarantine started. Oh my gosh, the fish in that game. I didn't. Ah. Hey, what's up, little dude? Look at this little dude just chilling. Look at him. He's just chilling. He J chilling. Hey, what's up, guys? It's like I'm in the prison realm. Oh! I just realized it as well. I'm not where I need to be. There's no ghosts on these floors. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Ooh, 2 Omni Geodes, thank you. Put him up! Put him up! Heads up! Find me! No, don't hit me though. That's rude. No. Oh, look at his little angy brows, bro. He angy. So many ladders though, thank you. Anything I missed? No? Cool. Come on, come on. Die. Ooh, diamond! He died and he gave me a diamond. Wow. I might as well. Or just die. Let's see. Hour. Did I already get a ladder? No. Can I have a ladder, please? Thank you. Now, let's 45. Couple dudes, I need to kill you too, so. I'd be level 60 and down. Ow. Come here. Come here. There we go. There's some music. What's up? What you got for me? Garbage boots is what you have for me. They're cute, but they don't do anything. Like many a people. Slime gatherer and a slime slayer. Ooh, where are my seeds? Ow. No, bad. Bad slime. Oh. Oh. I'm curious. That was so much slime. There's a ghost. I ain't afraid no ghost. Oh, level up my mining. Hey, you little dust sprite. Stop hitting me. You guys are so annoying. Gosh. I get rid of 150. It's not worth anything. I'm not sorry. Ghosty ghosties. Ghosties! Hello? Hello? Ooh. have a ladder, please? Thank you. Ghosties, I need one more of you. Ooh, there he is. I see him. Chica, let's go! Can I pick you up? Oh, look at these little dudes. Look at these little dudes just chilling down here. How far have we made it? 115. Okay, so we have 5 more levels, so we'll get that. We should be able to get that. Next time we are in the mines. Time to... All right. Hang on. This is more important. Yes, we do. You're so cute. Noticing the strange occurrences around town lately makes you wonder what's going on behind the scenes. So... I don't know if I'll make it to the wizards in time. We're gonna try. I'm gonna be very sad because how much is it? Oh, it's 700 gold. I'm gonna pause time. I'm gonna be a little cheaty. I think he closes at 10. I think like he stopped being able to get into his house at 10. Sir? Thank you. Do I have... I do. You like that. Mystery. There are many mysteries around us. You must be patient. Well, thanks. Well, sorry, bro. Alright, bye. Boop, 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 boop. What night fish are there? Kitty! I'm just gonna go now. I am re-littering. Don't worry about it. Oh, I'm doing it! Yo, yo, yo! You're making me... Oh my gosh. Perfectly good grass. Stupid thing. What a little butthole. I put that in the wrong chest. I have my monitor on the wrong settings. think it's just time to go to bed. Because I don't want to, I need to not be wasting like a ton of time. Like IRL time. Did I make any money? Okay, I did. Traveling merchant is in town today. Beautiful sunny day. Aw, they're displeased. Well, be less of that. Ah, that's we are rich. Rinko, we're rich. We can afford so many things. We can afford so many things. Doesn't blows at all. I think it's time for a backpack upgrade. Oh my gosh, we're rich. Oh. Welcome back, Ryu. Ah! Don't question the noises I make. Santo, good morning. Thanks for showing me your butt. Good to know you trust me. What should we name the chickens, guys? We're gonna go get at least 2 chickens, if not 3. This barn should be done. It's not done yet. Wait, no, because I ordered it. Wait, what? Huh? Yes. No. No? Yes. I ordered it on the... there. No, it'll be done tomorrow. Poopies. We're getting chickens tomorrow, then. Heck it all. Wait, we can afford like anything that the traveling merchant has. Oh my goodness, let's go. Let's not be stupid about this, okay? Let's not be stupid about this is immediately stupid about it. Is immediately as stupid as possible. That way. Yeah, buy this. I think that's all you need. This. It is. Traveling merchant time. is very expensive. That isn't. Don't I need an apricot? I do. Take that. Oh, it's a duck feather. Only 1,000. I'm getting it. Oh, I could buy some trees as well. We're getting the backpack upgrade as well. Okay. We'll get this. Because why not? I am not watching this cutscene. It is so long. I don't like, I'm not dealing with that. No, I'm sorry. For anyone who hasn't seen it, I apologize. And anyone who wanted to watch it, I'm sorry. I'm not watching it. It's Farmer Rinko. It is Farmer Rinko. Give me this backpack. Oh, look at all this precious inventory space. We packing. Here's your stupid rabbit's foot. I'm gonna be like extra stupid. No, let's not do the 25. Let's do the cake. Cake. Let's do those two. Yeah, we'll do those two. Nope. Wait. I have. There. I just need a honey. I have jelly going already, and then I need like a cheese or a nectarine or truffle oil ain't heckin' happening. Look at us, guys. We're making such good progress on the community center. Cake. We've already given Satsuki 2 gifts this week. Dang it. Clint, open these for me. New. Oh wait, that's not new. I already have that. It's kind of expensive though. I think that might be new. It's new. Yes, yes. That's not new. That's not new. That is rock. Okay, cool. Gunther? Where the heck are you? We can read. Maybe I can get it. Oh, no. No, it's too late for the octopus now. Elliot, can you, like, not be in the way? So, sometimes he stands a little too close to your, crab pots, and sometimes you can accidentally give him bait. And it's kind of funny, because he'll be like, this disgusts me, and it's like, well, you disgust me. So tempted. I'm gonna wait till next stream to get that. And the reason is because I want to. The reason is, I titled the next stream, like prepping to have a fish smoker for next stream, so we'll get the fish smoker next stream. Well, actually, I don't even have the jelly. I don't have cave jelly yet, so I couldn't craft that if I wanted. Even if I had the recipe, I couldn't craft it right now. You have nothing I want. I need... I know what I want to get. Can I still buy stuff? I can't buy stuff while she's not here, no. Energy. Should we get a new hat? Do you guys want to hear my rant for the day? I've had a rant kind of like primed, and I could go on it. I could go on it. I don't know if I want to today though. It's already nearing the end. We're already getting close. Yes. Let's talk about the quality of fanfiction, okay? No, I think one thing I've noticed, and this is gonna sound so much meaner than I necessarily want it to sound, but the quality of fanfiction is so garbage. And I know that people, and I've said this before, and people are like, oh, it's just fanfiction, you shouldn't care. It's not about novel quality. Listen, there are plenty of novels that are garbage, okay? It's not about... Novel quality, quote unquote, is not good quality. A published novel does not... A novel being published by a whatever, but being a published book does not equate it being good. 50 Shades of Grey is an example of this. And the reason I'm going after 50 Shades of Grey so aggressively is because back in the day when it first came out, the joke was I've read better smut on written by like 15-year-old virgins on Tumblr. Like that was the joke back in the day. sturgeon. I feel like a lot of the, especially the JJK fanfic, is very repetitive. This is an anime thing in general. And I will give some credit, and some of it is that it's a lot of young authors, which is fine. I wrote similar quality stuff when I was that age. But it's all regurgitated. It's all the same topics. One topic kind of catches on, and then everybody writes about it. It's all the same smut. It's not even a good Twilight fanfic. I mean, we could also go into how Twilight isn't that well written. Twilight, my best friend and I've had discussions about this like many times about how Twilight is actually a really, it's not poorly written per se, but it's not really well written for the audience that it was meant for, because it also sends such a horrible message. Because the message that it sends is it is okay to be catatonic without your boyfriend. It is okay to be completely reliant on needing a relationship in order to survive. And that is so unhealthy. But I've noticed, like, I saw something not long ago that was about a few authors who self-publish on Amazon who have been caught using ChatGPT. And I saw, like, one of the articles was like, well, yeah, they put out like 30 books in the last 2 years. 30 books. Full-sized books. And I was like, that didn't raise any flags at all. That didn't raise a single flag. 30 books. And it's like, yeah, it's possible to churn that out. But at the same time, it's not likely. And it's not going to be good quality. 90% of the time, if you're churning out that much, it's not going to be good quality. If you're turning it out that fast, there's not enough time to thoroughly proofread and edit it. I was actually about to talk about that because I think more fanfic authors do it than admit to it. And here's the part that really here's what actually makes me, upsets me about that. These are the same people who will, like, call you slurs if they find out that you even considered using AI art. Well, fanfic authors, the thing about it's crazy because it's all for likes. It's just for likes. It's for attention. I think it's the thing for me, and the biggest thing for me is, and I've said this before, it's like, it's the drinking and the partying and the drugs. Like, all of the Gojo fics, every single Gojo fic, almost every single Gojo fic has him cheating, has him drinking, smoking, doing all kinds of different drugs. None of those fit his character. So not only, like, it is literally them posting these fics of original, it's essentially, like, that's what I was joking the other day about, like, saying, like, oh, I'm gonna start viewing Toru as a different character. Toru is a different character, because they all call him Toru, and they all have him doing these things. And it's like his evil twin. Because it's not his, like, that's not, sorry, I just smacked my mic by accident. Let me smack your ears. That's not how his character is. That's not who his character is. Like, his character is not written that way. I saw something that was like, people skew Akutami's, they skew Akutami's, like, statement of, like, him not being able to commit to a woman type thing. They're like, you take that and they just immediately assume that he means he would cheat on someone, and it's like, no, he just would not be able to emotionally commit to, he does not have the time or the energy to dedicate to committing to a relationship. That does not mean that he would cheat on somebody just with no remorse, right? Like, I think it, Gojo's a lot of things, but he's not heartless. And he's not cruel. Gojo is like an asshole, but he's not cruel. And the things that these fanfics have him do, it's him being cruel for absolutely no reason. And on top of that, like, it's all the same copy and paste format. He's the playboy, he has sex all the time, and he doesn't care about people, and he parties and he drinks, and he has been with 100 women or hundreds of women, blah, 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 but you're different, yada, 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 yada. But he parties and he drinks, and then, you know, because there's always got to be partying and drinking and drugs. There's always, like, it's like, be original. For one, be original. Just once. Be original. But also, like, just do something different. Like, not only that, like, it doesn't have to be parties. It doesn't have to be drugs. It doesn't have to be alcohol. It doesn't have to be he's a cheater. It doesn't have to be he's a playboy. Like, or I like all of these like the arranged marriage trope is big right now, where he cheats on her. He doesn't want to be with her, so he's cheating. And that's the plot. He doesn't want to be with her, so he cheats on her constantly. And then, oh, look at the end, everything's fine. They got back together, or they ended up fine. Everything's fine. There was no, like, there's never an actual compelling catalyst for why he would have a change of heart. But there's also never really, like, a good compelling catalyst for why he would be just a complete dick either. Like, there's never any good, like, they do not do a good job of making their characters relatable or, like, I don't want to say easy to empathize with, but easy to empathize with. Like, they do not make them, there's nothing about these characters that they write. They make him completely, they write him as an irredeemable asshole. He's the furthest from heartless. Exactly. He's the furthest from, like, he's not heartless. He's not cruel. His whole thing is, like, he cares too much, honestly. And that's just, it irritates me so much about all of these fanfics. And I posted, like, a while ago that was like, you know, you don't have to have drugs and sex and blah, 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 and, like, constant smut. But it's like, here's the thing. I get it. Smut gets likes. I mean, I have no problems with smut. Obviously, another level is literally smut. Like, another level is smut. There's so much smut in another level. That's kind of the purpose of it. That was how it started. That was how it started. But there's never any depth beyond the smut. And that's so irritating. Because it's like, yeah, I want to read about Gojo, but I actually want to read about Gojo. Not your ideal dude with Gojo's features, like physical features. Because that's all it is. And I think that it shows, here's me, like, overly psychoanalyzing things. It shows that, like, people do not view relationships as actual, like, people only see relationships as physical. They do not actually care about the person underneath. They only care about the physical characteristics. They care if they're hot, and they don't care about anything. Like, it just kind of shows that, like, it's not about the actual character itself. They're just going to, they project whatever character they want on that person. And, like, I feel like, I mean, I probably do that too as well. But, like, at the same time, it shows that people do not fall in love with, like, the character itself anymore. They fall in love with the appearance of the character. They have to be hot. And, like, yes, that's what got me, like, obviously, I started, you know, drooling over Gojo because he was hot and but at the end of the day, it was the personality, and it was the more I learned about, like, the nuances of the character. And I think that's why one reason people enjoy Another Level so much, because I overly um I read the manga so many times to get things right. Recommending a long fic. I love it. Like the characters. It does have smut, which is like, so again, I don't have any issue with smut. I just want it to not be repetitive, and I want there to be plot. Strictly professional. I might have read that. Let me look. We're gonna. Let me look. Let me open. Sorry, I've gone silent because I'm looking for it. Um, I now, I will say that I now compare every Gojo fic to yours. That is such a high compliment. Thank you so much. Um, oh, it shows Another Level is very well researched. I tried so hard to research. Like, there are obviously some things that I did get wrong, or like whatever, but it's the tism. I know it's literally me being autistic that I care so much about those kinds of details. But yeah, like there are authors on Tumblr that churn out 20K words of smut a day, and they post it, and it's all different. Like, it's always like it's for separate stories and stuff. And this is gonna sound so much meaner than it, like, it's going to come across as meaner than it. Well, it is. I think it's a valid critique. It's poorly written. If it's not written by AI, then they just need to take an English class. Because it has horrible grammar. It has horrible formatting. Not even format. Like, sentence structure is not there. And these are native English speakers. So, like, these are people who, I mean, the US education system, I won't go into how garbage it is, but at the same time, it's like, these are people who, like, English is their first language. They have 30,000 plus followers because they just write smut. And that's fine. I have nothing wrong with writing smut. I've said that before. I have nothing wrong with writing smut or reading smut, right? It is so poorly written, and it is a copy and paste. It is copy and paste. Every single story, the dialogue is the same. everything. It's the exact, there's no variation. And and Gojo, there's one that I'm thinking of specifically. I will not say the name because I'm like, I don't, for one, I don't want to get their followers on me. I don't want them to see this and be like, odd. And because I'm not here for that kind of drama. But like, there's one specifically that I'm thinking of that is just like, they've had one actually good, decent story. And everything else feels like garbage quality, but it's smut, but it is copy and pasted dialogue. It's copy and pasted. Gojo is the same personality in every single one of them. The exact same personality. Like, I don't get it. But people eat it up. People love it. Like, Gojo is the same asshole personality. He cheats, or he is a partier, or he's, whatever. And all of these fics are also always based in the US. They're always in the States. And it's like, you know what? They don't want to come here. They don't want to come here. The dream for people in Japan is not going to LA, it's going to Tokyo. And if they grew up in Tokyo, then it's like if they want to be famous or whatever, and they grew up in a small, like, Tokyo is the dream, not LA, not Hollywood. I don't care about Hollywood. Not really. Like, but they're always like, oh, small town US, and it's like, okay, well, have some, like, I am so tired of the whitewashing, because that's what it is. And I get all up on my feelings about this, because it's like, people do not bat an eye at Asian culture being disrespected, being like erased, being mistreated. People don't bat an eye at it because a lot of Asians are white passing. And so they don't think anything of it. Like, I could be seen as white passing, technically. Even though I'm very clearly not. I'm clearly Asian. But because I am not dark skinned, but I'm so it's like, well, Asian media and blah, blah, blah. Like, okay. Like, it's all about dollars, and it's all about this, and it's all about this, and it's all about this. And it's like, they don't. You are using a media that the primary audience, the primary intended audience for said media is Japanese people. Mangakas do not write manga targeting Americans. They don't. Mangakas write for Japanese people. That's just how it is. That's just what they create stories that they want to create, but they create it with their culture. Like, if it's based in Japan, it's got their culture. And I despise how butthurt people get over being called out for whitewashing or Americanizing a different culture. Because whitewashing is what all whitewashing is it's a racing culture. It's cultural appropriation in a sense, or it's a racing culture, and that's what they do. And I'm so tired of it with this poorly written. And it's like, this is mean, and I'm not going to apologize for this one. If it's not written by AI, then they should be embarrassed. it would be less embarrassing if some of the stuff was written by AI because it's so bad. Exactly. Just because the author would want to go to New York doesn't mean that other people would want to. Um, but here's the thing: the world that we live in right now is a very selfish culture. The world that we live in right now is a very I want what I want, and if you don't give it to me, then you're not what I want. Like then you're not worth my time. People, I said this yesterday, like you need people in your life who will disagree with you, respectfully and lovingly. But you need people in your life who will disagree with you and call you out when you're being an idiot. People in relationships nowadays are like, this person disagreed with me, this person didn't, whatever, blah, 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 yada, yada. We had an argument. They're just not for me. There is a difference between someone who is actually genuinely toxic and bad for you than someone who, like, nobody agrees all the time. No two people are going to agree on every single thing. It is impossible. Yes, you can have your lines in the sand, but I think that my ex-husband was really bad about this. Of you disagreed with me, so you're not supportive, so you're a bad wife. And that is such a common mindset in relationships, and it is disgusting. Because people do not understand what love is, because genuine love is unconditional. Genuine love is flaws and all, the good, the bad. And it's when you love somebody, you want to be better for them, and you want to, like, you don't want to, like, quote unquote make them be a better person, but like you want them to be happy. You want them to do things that will better them to make them happier in their lives from both sides. There are obviously people make mistakes. There are things that are said out of anger. There are things that are done out of anger, or, all of those things. But at the end of the day, it's how you reconcile after all of that that matters. It's coming together and talking and saying, hey, we both messed up. But I know that you are not the problem. The problem was like the fight itself. It was these other factors that ended up accumulating and causing this. I'm sorry that I took that out on you, all these other things. It's not sitting there going, you did this, it's all your fault. But I'm so tired of seeing this. And it's like, in all of these fics, it's always justified by, I was traumatized by a past relationship, or I have parent issues. I have bad parents. Neither of those are valid excuses. Let me repeat this. Neither of those are valid excuses, because you want to know what you need to do if you have that? You need to find a therapist. And you need to not be in a relationship, because that is not someone else's burden to carry for you. You having issues is not on somebody else to fix. This is me getting on a very big soapbox. Like I have built myself a stage for this because I feel this very strongly, because this is what my ex-husband did. My ex-husband would do this. He's like, well, and this was a huge red flag. Obviously, I don't know why I didn't see it. Listen, I was colorblind. Okay, listen, I know that statistically speaking, biologically, statistically speaking, more men are red-green colorblind than women. But I think that they need to rethink that statistic, because I think that more women are I think that more women are red-green colorblind than we think, especially when it comes to relationships. My ex-husband would talk about a girl. He did not date this girl, by the way. He never dated this girl. He liked her. And when he told her that he liked her, because they hung out a lot, when he told her that he liked her, she was like, oh, I don't feel the same way. And she stopped hanging out with him as much because she didn't want to give him the wrong impression, and she didn't want it to be awkward. We were married for 3.5 years. We were together for 5. This girl was 1.5 to 2 years before he ever met me, and he still talked about her. Well, she broke my heart and she messed me up, and that's why I'm like this. And his family growing up was not great, and so he'd be like, well, it's all this, it's because of this. It's because this happened when I was 5 years old that I'm like this while I'm almost 30. No. Disrespectfully grow the fuck up. Man up. Own up to who you are, because at this point in your life, by the time there is a point in your life, it's different for everybody, but it is definitely before the age of like 20, where your actions and your life decisions and who you are as a person has nothing to do with anybody else. It is your decision. You are choosing to be who you are. You are choosing to treat people how you are treating them. Period. And so, like, for me, and again, for the fanfics and stuff, it's the copy and paste format, right? It's the easy, it's the unoriginal, it's not creative at all plot. Like, there's trauma, right? There's trauma that influences how you react in certain situations, obviously. Like, the situations where your fight or flight kicks in, totally get it. Day-to-day basis, though, right? Like, there are certain things for me that are very that are very triggering, and so it just kicks up my fight or flight, and suddenly I am back in that situation, right? But like, at the same time, I really do try not to let that affect how I treat people. I'm not always successful, I'm not always great at it, but I really do try. But I've gotten to this point, especially just with where I am in my life right now. I just have such little tolerance for people who are so narrow-minded and so selfish and mean for no reason. Like, everybody has an asshole doesn't mean you need to be one, right? Like, I'm so tired of it. People just being unreasonably rude and mean, especially to strangers who've done nothing to them for absolutely no reason. It boggles my mind. I will never fully understand why people do it. And it's just wild to me. But I don't know, like, it's just the number of fics that I've seen that are just like cheating. Also, this is another thing for me. I am so tired of the poly stuff. I know that that's like a super unpopular opinion. In my opinion, in my old-fashioned boomer opinion here, that just tells me you're indecisive and that you don't actually know what you want. Oh, I can't choose between these two. Then you don't deserve either of them. I'm borrowing that. Everyone has an asshole. Doesn't mean you gotta be one. Yeah, I've said that for a while. But that's the thing. Like, I hate love triangles. I've said this a million times before. Hate love triangles. Hate them. Hate them. Some are well done. Very few are well done. Very, very, very few are well done. I genuinely think that, in a sense, one of the better ones, like if we're talking YA fiction, Hunger Games actually did a decent job with it because it was pretty valid, like how Katniss felt and how she struggled. Because Gale was she'd known Gale her whole life. They'd been friends. They'd been through so much together. you know, all these other things, but PETA did save her life and all these other things, right? And she was a teenager who was in the middle of a giant, you know, who was in the middle of all this stuff, and she doesn't understand her own feelings and those kinds of things, right? But like a lot of times it's these people that are, you know, they're writing these fics and they're like, they're people in the 20s. And granted, I get it. Early 20s, you don't got your shit figured out. I did not have my shit figured. I thought I did. I got married. I was an idiot. But like, it's all these people that just think that they know what they're doing and they think they know what they're talking about, and they think, but they also are just sitting there like, oh, well, here's the thing. Here's what it is. Here's the problem. It's this person was nice to me. This person gave me what I wanted. Therefore, I like them. This person was nicer to me today, so I like them more. That's not love. It's a lot of trauma for one, but it's not love. And also on top of all of that, it's like when it's also this like the ignoring of actual valid reasons to not want to commit to something, like actual valid reasons for someone pulling back or not wanting to do something, or, you know, whatever, and being like, well, then you don't love me. That's not necessarily it, right? There are people, exactly, it's infatuation. Yeah. There are people that have real trauma surrounding certain things. Like my best friend, it's hilarious because my best friend, when she and her now husband, who they have a 1-year-old son, super, you know, wonderful, happy couple, when they were dating, her husband, like, it was about 6 months into their relationship that they were like, okay, let's think about this long term. Do we see a future, right? Because like by the time you get to a certain age and you're doing certain things, like everyone moves at their own pace, obviously, but like for some people it's like, okay, no, that makes sense, because it's like, I do not want to spend time in this relationship if you do not see long term, right? This is something that I want to have. Like, I don't want to just be in this relationship just to be in this relationship. He had a lot of trauma surrounding the idea of marriage, and like he didn't see a huge point in it, not necessarily in that like he had not seen good marriages and stuff, and so he did not necessarily see that, oh yeah, getting married is a good idea. And he had a lot of valid reasons for it, and it's not my place to like talk about any of it, and I don't know all of it either, but anyway, but they worked through it, and then he came to the point where he was like, no, oh yeah, no, like, and his perception of marriage like changed. But she was having, like, at that time she was like, okay, well, is this a relationship that is like, do I need to break up with him? Do we need to break up because he does not see a future where we get married? And that is a future that I want. And if we want those very different things, then like this is not a relationship that is going to work, because our core, like what we want from life is so different that we are not compatible. And it didn't mean that she didn't love him. It just meant, because she loved him, obviously, and she does still love him. But it was like, if our goals in life are so completely different that they will lead us down different paths, that is one of those cases where loving each other, that relationship wouldn't have been good for either of them, because that would have started building an internal resentment that would have just built and built and built and built, right? They ended up working through it. Obviously, he, like, being with her kind of like showed him a different view of marriage. And obviously now being with her, like, I mean, he was the one who started the conversations about like them getting married and stuff after that. Like, at the end of the day, when it comes to a relationship, it has to be more than you did something that I liked. or we have really good sex. Our relationship has to be more than that. It has to be. There has to be more than I like how you look. You did something that I liked. You do everything that I want you to do. And we have good sex. Because someone who, like, people inconvenience each other by default, not on purpose. But you shouldn't want a pet. I have told my best friend this a million times. She actually agrees with me. She has admitted to it. Her life is a Hallmark movie series. Her life is actually a Hallmark movie series. And honestly, I am an idiot for not just writing it and sending it to Hallmark and making millions off of it. She's given me permission. She actually gave me permission to do that. I just need to do it. No, so there are 3 things that made me really begin to realize that my marriage was absolutely toxic and awful and unsafe. Her relationship with her now husband is one of them, because she has very similar anxiety to me, and she would talk, like, we tell each other pretty much everything. Like, there are no secrets between the two of us. And we would talk about how, like, they would have an argument or disagreement and then how they resolved it. And I would never say this out loud, but in my head I was like, he didn't call you an idiot. He didn't call you a child. He didn't say that you're the worst. He didn't belittle you and tell you that it was all your fault. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Is that how relationships are supposed to be? He loves you enough to respect you and not treat you and talk to you like a child? What? To my ex-husband, marriage was a trophy. Marriage itself was a trophy. It was an achievement in life. I am married. And for him especially, I was an extra trophy because I was pretty and I was Asian. So he could sit there and go, look at my pretty Asian wife. Look at my pretty Asian wife. But the problem was I wasn't my personality, who I am as a person, was not what he wanted in a wife, because what he wanted in a wife was a doormat. And that's not what I was. I was for a while. And then I started growing a backbone, and I started realizing, no, I don't want to just sit and be a doormat all the time. Like, that's not what I want for my life. I don't want to be the person who is always at fault, who is always to blame. Because it's not always my fault. It can't be. Statistically, it can't always be my fault. But it's ridiculous, like, what people want from relationships, like wanting that. Like, I'm trying to find it. I saved it a while ago. I saw it. Let's see. And I have been meaning to post this as like a Goinko thing, because I think that it's very just I think that it's very sweet, and I think that it's a very good example of like what genuine love in a relationship is. Kiko, if you write it, I will consume it. Good to know. Thank you. But I found this a while ago. It says, I want to be inconvenienced by you. I want to wait for you. I want to hold your things while you do something else. I want to make adjustments to my plans to make space for you. Someone at your side who takes up no space and has no needs of their own is not a person, but a shadow. I don't want a shadow. I want you. I want my life to be altered by your presence in it. Please inconvenience me. And I think that a relationship Now, that should not be one-sided. That should not just be one person saying that. I think that when you love someone so much that you're just like, yeah, I want to do these things. I want to do these things just because I know that it will make you happy. I want to see you happy. Like, this is okay. So I'm going to end. I know we only made it to day 5, through day 5. We'll do more. We'll do more tomorrow. We'll try to make it to day 10, but I do have an appointment, so I'll have to like end early-ish maybe. But anyway, here's the thing. One of the sweetest things that my best friend and her husband have gone through, like, it made me cry in like a good way, because I was so happy for her. I'm so relieved that she has someone in her life that loves her as much as her husband does. So my best friend just finished her PhD. She was working on finishing up her dissertation. All this, they also had, you know, an almost 1-year-old child at the time. He is also working on his dissertation. Not the child, her husband. Back in January, she and a cohort, another member of her cohort, were working on an article that they had gotten approval for to submit. So they'd submitted the abstract, like they'd gotten approval for this article, or this book chapter or article or whatever. The other person was not as far along in her dissertation. She needed to take a step back from the article and focus on her dissertation instead. My best friend was like, okay, well, we've done a lot of the work for the article already, but she was so busy because she had like 2 weeks before her dissertation defense, all this other stuff going on. And it was like, okay, I could write this, I could finish it, but we are already so busy. There's already so much going on. Is this just me with my ego? Should I even attempt this? Like, I don't know. So she talked to her husband about it, and she was just explaining, and she literally just wanted his opinion of like, do you even think that I should do this? Like, do you think that it would be a good idea? Would you even be okay with this? And before anything else, he said, what do we need to do? He was like, okay, well, how much would you need to like write, you know, to be able to get this done? Because the deadline is really close. And, you know, he goes, okay, so what do we need to do to make this happen for you? What do we need to do to make sure that you're able to do this? And she was like, that's not what I'm asking for. Like, I just want to make sure that I'm not being stupid about this. Like, I don't want to be selfish about this. And she was telling me about it later. She was like, he looked at her and he goes, you would be sad and disappointed with yourself if you didn't do this. So I want to make it happen for you. Like, whatever we need to do, whatever scheduling we need to move around, however we need to compromise, like however often I need to watch like the baby instead, like while you have time to write, however I need to adjust my schedule so that you can get this done, let's do it. Because like this will make you happy to do, so I want you to do it. And she told me that, and I literally started crying because I was like, I am so relieved and so happy that you have someone who loves you so much that your happiness is never a question for him. Like, wanting you to be happy is never a do I want that? Am I willing to do this? It is a what do I need to do? And it's the same for her because he's finishing up his dissertation right now. He has to defend it, I think, like next week. He has to turn it in, I think, next week. So she has been like adjusting her schedule around him with the baby and all that, like their toddler, to make sure he has time to write. So like, it's beautiful. It's genuinely beautiful. And like, she started kind of laughing, and we were both laughing when we were talking at that time because she got really sad. She's like, I wish that was what you had. She's like, I hate that that's not what you had, and I'm sorry that it wasn't. And I was like, yeah, it sucks. But I mean, it's where I am. It's what happened. I'm just, especially the people that I care about. I do not want anyone to ever feel the way that my ex-husband made me feel in our marriage, because it was horrible. Because to him, him wanting me to be happy was conditional on how I made him feel that day, on how I responded to whatever he did or said that day. Because to him wanting me to be happy was based on whether or not he believed I deserved it. In his eyes, I shouldn't be happy unless he believed I deserved it. He should not have to do anything that might make me happy unless I deserved it, unless he thought I did. And if anyone who ever feels that way about any person that they claim to love, they don't love them. And I know, like, one argument for a lot of that stuff is like, well, fanfic or fiction, like, stories don't have to have those kinds of things. And it's like, okay, but here's the thing. Yes, it's fanfic. Yes, it's different. Yada 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 yada. Fiction in general, all of that. Any kind of media that is going to be consumed by another person is going to influence them in some way. Period. There is no avoiding that. Especially media that is, like, I could go the whole Twilight thing, especially. Twilight was marketed towards teens and preteens, and it gave them a very unhealthy view of what relationships should be. It made them think that that is okay. There are and I get it. The bad relationships are what get that's the drama, right? There's other kinds of drama. There are other ways to have drama than cheating or being unfaithful, or relationships that are two selfish people who don't actually love each other. It is possible to have drama even with, those kinds of things. And I thought that was like, the other thing was the last thing, but actually this is the last thing. Maybe. Something that I noticed really consistently with Another Level was anytime Gojo screwed up, people were like, drop him. She needs to just drop him. She needs to move on. She needs to find herself someone else. That was never the point. Because the thing is, there is a difference between when someone hurts you intentionally and continues to hurt you intentionally versus when someone makes mistakes because they don't understand. There's miscommunication. There's genuine miscommunication. There's all these other things. And they genuinely do not mean to hurt you. And then they make an effort to not hurt you in that way again. That is someone who cares about you. And that was my point the entire time throughout Another Level, was that when either of them hurt the other for whatever reason, they really did genuinely try not to do that again. Did they mess up? Yes. They're human. Humans mess up. No one is perfect. People are going to make mistakes. But at the end of the day, with the two of them, it was always based on they trusted each other and they respected each other. Even way before the relationship, before they were friends. And they cared about each other. And they valued each other as people and as friends, which meant, yeah, I don't want to hurt you intentionally. Like, I found out that this hurts you, and so I'm going to try not to do that again. And they both did that. A lot of people are very much the eye for an eye. Or they go, yeah, I did this, but I had good intentions. Or I had this, or I did this, or blah, 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 blah. This is my excuse. That's not... It is instinct to want to defend yourself, yes. But at the same time, it's like, there's a difference in, I did not mean to hurt you, but I am sorry that I did. And I will do my best not to do it again. Because I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want you to be in pain because of me. And so that was something like, that was another thing that started making me realize that was not what my marriage was. Because as I was writing like another level and their relationship and how it was a mutual respect, I started realizing that was not how disagreements in my marriage went. Disagreements in my marriage were met with, well, you started it, you made me angry, and that's why I did that to you. Yeah, I yelled and I threw things, but it was because you pissed me off. Yeah, I called you an ungrateful bitch, but it was because you pissed me off first. You don't deserve to be comforted. You don't deserve this. You don't deserve that because you always push my buttons. And I realized I was writing another level and physical paradox near the end in a completely different way, because that was what I was wishing my marriage was, where those disagreements were met with, okay, yeah, let's figure this out together. I'm really sorry that I hurt you. I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings. We were both wrong. Don't make excuses for me, type thing. Because that's what a real relationship should be. It should never just be one person compromising all the time. There are times where you're both compromising and then you trade. Like I was describing with my best friend and her husband, right? He rearranged his schedule a lot so she could get that article written, and now she is rearranging her schedule so that he can finish his dissertation. It's a give and a take. But in a lot of cases, I think especially, and it's probably because people have never experienced that kind of thing or whatever, right? Like I haven't actually experienced it firsthand, but I think a lot of those, like a lot of people are just like, give me what I want or you're not for me. Okay, it's probably for the better. Like, also, all right. Also, I would like to point out, okay, yeah, people make Ghetto the soft-hearted and the sweet one. They always make him the sweet one and I'm sorry. Are you making the Jujutsu world's equivalent to Hitler, the sweet one? Why do you make him the nice one, guys? Why are you... Gojo's existence... Gojo, as a character, existed to suffer. So... why are we... Let him have some happiness, guys. Like, let him be happy. They forget that he is a genocidal maniac. Yes, he is a genocidal maniac. Because, and so I saw a post not long ago that was like talking about how at the recent Jump Fest or whatever, it was revealed that like, oh yeah, when Geto got to Jujutsu Tech, he called his mom when he was unpacking. And they're like, that's so sweet. And I'm like, yes, he killed that woman 2 years later. He murdered his mother 2 years later. Yes, he called her while he was unpacking. He killed her. He killed his own mother 2 years later. Do we remember that? That was that was another reason Gojo was so appalled. Think about that. Not only did he murder like an entire village of people, right? Gojo probably could have gotten over that, if we're being real here. I think what shocked him was I think Gojo knew how close he was to his parents, and he found out that Geto killed his mom. Geto was a mama's boy, supposedly, right? He killed his own mother, who did nothing wrong. But we make him the soft one. We make him the good guy. We make him the one who can just swoop in and make things better and apologize for his friend. Also, let's be real here. I'm going to say this, and I mean it. You know, we can be silly about like the bros before hoes thing all day long. But there is something to be said about a friend who is willing to try to steal their supposed best friend's significant other. I don't care how bad the relationship is. That is never a good thing to do, ever. Because if you think that your friend is treating someone that poorly, then maybe you shouldn't be friends with them. But also, like, it's just kind of, it's still kind of slimy to do. To be like, oh, you're in a relationship, but like, you shouldn't be in that relationship. Be with me instead. I would say if they like, if they didn't meet first, right? Like, if it's not that instance of like, oh, we introduced each other to, like, has to be Haibara. Listen, Nanami's softy underneath all of it. Okay? Nanami is a big old softy underneath that bitter emo exterior. Okay? Nanami is a big softy. Haibara, absolutely. Because I think that I do think that one thing that's cute. I also haven't well, yeah, because people the way people write everything, I have a problem with. But I will say I have a soft spot for the childhood best friends. And they don't want to ruin the friendship. And so, like, neither of them says anything. I am not here for the I cheated on my, like, I got a girlfriend or a boyfriend and then I cheated on them with you because I realized I had feelings for you. No, not here for that. Absolutely not here for that. But I am here for the, like, oh, like, I like realized I had feelings for you, or, you know, like I have quite a few little drafts. Okay. Here's some inside scoop, and then this really is the last thing. Here's some inside scoop, guys. So I have this one, and I'll probably never finish it because I have a couple of versions of it. But I have this one, or I have this idea, like, I love this idea of like Gojo and Rinko being childhood friends. And I really love the idea of him like calling her Plum, because Japanese plums, ume, are green. And so calling her Plum because of her eyes, because they're similar to that as well. And so like her mom calls her Jim, he calls her Plum type thing. So I think that's really cute. But anyway, and not because of her ass, because of her eyes, because they look like, anyway, where like it's the she fell first, he fell harder type thing, you know, type trope. But he's oblivious to how he feels. And then he kind of like gets a girlfriend or whatever, and then realizes like, oh, I don't like, like, and he's like mostly pretty happy and everything like that, but like he kind of realizes like, oh no, I like being around Minko better. Like I like spending time with her better. Like I like all these other things. But he feels guilty for thinking that, and so he like and this is a very human thing to do. So he like stays with the girl and tries to make it work and everything like that. And then you know, he and Rinko start kind of growing apart, and then like it kind of comes to a head. And I haven't figured out like exactly what would happen or how that would happen or anything like that, but I like just think that would be really, I'm a sucker for that kind of thing. In some context, when it's done well. It's not done well very often. And I'm not saying I would do it well. Who knows? But yeah. So anyway, this was my 1.5 hour long rant about the state of fanfic, how garbage it is, how it's all poorly written. People need to take a gosh dang English class or get Grammarly. Grammarly is free, by the way. Grammarly is free. It's not always right, but it is better than what some people are writing. So, you know. And some of it, if it's not written by AI, take an English class. But if it is written by AI, be different. Be a different person. Like, just be a better person. Actually, you know what? You guys can remind me. I want to go on a rant tomorrow about how you can remind me tomorrow, okay? About how people refuse, how narrow and closed-minded and pissy people get about non-ex-reader fics. And it's because they have main character syndrome. You can bring it up. You can literally say tomorrow, like, hey, Kiko, what was your rant about people in ex-reader fics and like how whatever? And I will go off. I promise I will remember like what that is because it's always in my brain. But anyway, we're going to end here. I have been standing here for like an hour. I know we only made it to day 5, but we'll do more later at some point. I think tomorrow the axe will be ready. Oh, we got an achievement. Oh, I got a coop. We're gonna end here. This was so much fun. I'm really glad. I'm really glad you liked it. I'm glad you had fun. Oh man, I am just ranting away, aren't I? I could go on rants for hours. Obviously, since I did. I rants for days, am I right? Here I am just ranting away like a ranting Kiko, but really I established that very early on Tumblr. Like, so here we are. I'll be live again tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. I already have it scheduled. I have it in my calendar this time so I won't forget. Thanks for watching today. Thanks for being here today, guys. These streams really have been helping me a lot. No, you don't want to work? Buttons don't work? Here we go. I mean, we can just spend these streams with me ranting over Stardew in the background, I guess. That's fine. Me out here just trying to get myself canceled by different fandoms and the fanfic community. Wishes you as well, Ryu. I really hope things start getting better for you. I hope that you're able to find a better job soon, so that you're able to get out of the one that you're in, or that maybe things get better at the one you're at. Maybe, you know, possibly. It's in those kinds of situations, it's not usually likely, but you know, we will hope. We will hope for you. Okay. But that's all I've got. Thank you again, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day or evening or night.